Hey, welcome to the pregame. This is day 16, and yes, you are correct. I have a red mark on my forehead. Yes, I was wearing a cowboy hat, and I decided I didn't want to, so I took it off, and it left me a nice impression. Let's do that with the stock market. How about that? Let's go leave an impression. See you there. My disclaimer there, day trading is risky, so protect yourself, protect your money, not yourself, but your money. And welcome to Eva Trades. And I do believe it is day 16. Yep, I got that one right. I wasn't sure when I said it. I'm up $5,863. I'm a daily goal away from crossing the $6,000 mark. So let's see what we can do. So the gap scan. The gap scanner up 134. Hold on before I do that. I'm going to push play. This is a simulator and it's September 13th and we have 5 minutes to go till the market opens. And now we can look at the gap scan. 134%. That's how much AKRO is gapping up. Nice stair-step pattern, higher lows and higher highs. What is the definition of an uptrend? Anybody? Higher lows and higher highs. So ETNB is the second leading gapper. I have that one up here also. Here's the 1 and the 5 minute on both of those. So are on that one, and it's looking strong. NRBO. Don't really like it. But it was the only other damn thing I could find that was worth a damn at all. So we could take a look here first off at NRBO. And so I just pulled up the 15-minute and the hourly time frame. So the only reason I was kind of interested is because of that. So down around $17, we have a pivot there, where we put in that lower high and then went for a lower low and then broke out over the top of that. So now, as we come down to back test that, let's see if we'll see how the price trades around that area. I'm certainly not planning on trading it unless I see some volume come into it, unless it looks like it's going to go. So I'll keep an eye on it. So starting at the top, AKRO, put in a support at 2480, went for a higher high, became really extended up here, pulled back, got a little higher low, went for another higher high, but failed, tried for an equilibrium, but broke that support and failed. So now we are in this kind of a downtrend that's starting here on the 5 minute time frame, which means we're consolidating on the 15, and lo and behold, that's what we're doing. This candle breaking below the low of that candle. So how long will that consolidation last? We do have, it looks to me like, an ascending line, and you can see where you have 2 points that touched, and now we're bouncing off of that. I would not expect that to hold, but we'll see. Bulls certainly would like to get over $32. There is also a pivot right there that we are coming against. So broke the ascending line and back testing that pivot. Interesting levels on AKRO. Definitely one to keep an eye on. Just got to keep in mind it's been moving up all morning, so we could be due for some consolidation. Minute and a half to go till the market opens. What kind of a line can we draw on this bad boy? Right there. Okay. this one. Oops. Yeah. I was going to say it looks kind of like a rising wedge. Could say that. I mean, it's definitely got a wedge look to it. We did break above the line a little bit, but we are failing also at the moment on the 5-minute. Bull's looking for a higher low and higher high on the 1-minute time frame, coming down to test that 750 level and now bouncing off of it. And only half a minute left to do that. It doesn't look like that is possible at this point. So the market's about to open. Let's go ahead and get rid of that line. Put a support where? Here? I don't like that. I'm going to put it here. Okay. All right. Market's about to open. So I have 2 really strong stocks and then one that I'm not sure about. So my game plan right now. Okay, so we did have a red candle here. We closed red on strong volume. So breaking through the high of that candle. But if the bulls can't push above it and hold, that's a bearish signal and we might see it break down here, bouncing off the VWAP on AKRO. So getting that further consolidation that we were looking at for the 15-minute. Nice bounce play opportunity on AKRO that I might be willing to try. Maybe. I'm gonna give it a shot here on ETNB. In it twice. Charts are frozen. Oh, getting stopped out on ETNB. Over here, I'm in a trade. Did we just get halted? Nope, I'm selling it right there. That was a quick mover. You could see it here as it was moving up. So, oh, actually, come back over here. You could see it here if you need to roll the... Hold on. I'm going to sell this. So if you need to roll the tape back, listen to me, old school. Halted. I should have held that position I was in because, my God. Anyways, so you might have to roll it back to watch this trade, but if you do roll it back and watch this trade, I had to trade on the other computer because if you look down here, I have no data down here to be able, well, let me show you. If I drag this, oh yeah, now it makes a liar of me now. Earlier this was showing $1. There's no way I could trade it, so it wasn't loading. So I loaded it. I loaded NRBO on the other computer, but I left the chart up here so you could see it. Okay, and so if you were to wind this back and when this candle was forming, I got in it as it broke above here and the volume was coming in and it surged up, then it came back and it stopped me out and I was down 400 on it. And I jumped right back in it again because it looked strong and then it surged up really fast and then that's when I switched over to the other computer and then you could see over there that I made $694. That was a lot for me to say there. Hope that all made sense. Coming back over here now. Looking at a possible entry down here. Only once. I'm only in one time on ETNB. And I don't like it. I'm getting back out. I'm down 261 on it. I'm not sure I want to buy NRBO for a halt resumption. It was halted at 632, so resumption is at 637. Okay, I'm going to buy ETNB right there. I'm selling, well, I was going to sell it. There we go, I'll sell it right there. So just making a small amount. I was just looking to make back a little bit of what I lost. Right now I'm up over 500 on the day, thanks to NRBO. So we are still trading above the VWAP on ETNB. Just the question is, on the 15-minute, how far are we going to consolidate? With that volume coming in, we're breaking below. I don't know. Ooh, look at that. I'm buying it right there off of the VWAP. See if I get a better bounce than that where I can sell it. Come on, bounce for me. Give me that bounce. There we go. There we got it. Not bad. You know, if I just don't know. I trust NRBO. It's light volume. It started to come in, but for a 1-minute candle that gets halted and only 16,000 shares traded, I don't know if I trust it on resumption. I was going to say if it pulls back down into this $19 area, the VWAP area, I might be a buyer there. But then it could just keep right on going on light volume and halt going down. I'm already like 3 times my daily goal today, so I could technically stop now and I could be happy. I'm going to sit and wait. I guess I could set a stop loss parameter. That candle range is $2.18. I will set my, if I get in that, I want to have my stop loss at least half of that. I'll go for about a cool $1.30. Well, maybe AKRO has found the bottom on that 15-minute consolidation. 636, that 15-minute candle is only a third of the way through. So what did we say here? Resumption will be at 637. I'm going to watch it. I'll go over to the other screen here because this is where I was trading it before. So if I'm going to trade it, this is where I'll do it. And I will only get in once, so I'm going to risk $100. But I want to see it come down to like 19. As a matter of fact, I could go ahead and just put an order down there, like right there. So if it does open down there, then it'll automatically fill my order. So you can see my entry is here, my stop loss will be here, and my target is way up there. So this is a limit order versus, I typically use market orders. But with a limit order, I'm specifying which price I want to get in at. I don't know, we might not resume here. This could end up being a 10-minute halt. 7 seconds left. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a 10-minute halt. Oh, coming down to the VWAP here on AKRO. I missed it. That was a nice bounce opportunity. And now breaking below it. All right, some pretty heavy duty consolidation here on ETNB now. Wow. Larger time frame. Look at those on the 5. Get rid of any of the lines that we don't need. So 654 is an area we could bounce off of. We're hitting the EMA right now. We also have $6. Okay, and then over here we have 2480 as a level to bounce from, and we also have way down there 2096. Look at the volume. Strong bear volume. Resumption on NRBO will be at 642, we hope. I think I was down 400 on NRBO. I might have only been down 200. I got in 3 or 4 times though, and I think it stopped me out on all but one of them. Because my stop was a little too tight. So bouncing now off the VWAP. I'll risk $100 right there to see if we get any follow through. We have an inside bar, looking for the bull break. Can we get a bull break? Trying to pull back first. After that little consolidation, now let's see if we get the bull break. Come on, bulls. Is that all we're going to get? Yep, I'm out. So giving back about $20 on that. It needed to break right then and there, and now we're going for a bear break. Keeping an eye on the time, we have 1 more minute to go. So the next entry on AKRO would be down at that support down here around $24.80, $25. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to oh shoot, I am completely sorry about that. I wasn't even over here. I was trading just now this inside bar, and we had a little candle here. This wasn't red yet. It was just right in here, and I got into it looking for the bull break above this level. And as soon as it didn't do it, I got back out for a $20 loss. I'm still up 30 on that stock. So I'll get back over here. I want to watch NRBO. We said resumption should be at 642. So watching to see, I'm going to move my limit order down a little more. If I don't get filled, I'm okay with that. Move it down to like right around 19. Just a little above 19. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's trading now. It doesn't show it on the chart, but on the price ladder, it's way up there. It's at $23. Oh yeah, I can see it. I just can't see it here because wow. Wow. That thing really opened higher, didn't it? That's insanity. If I had held that, holy cow. Let's see what happens here. Put an order down here at around 20. I'm worried about a halt going down. Did I not get filled? There, I'm filled. And I'm selling. Oh, I didn't make much. Dang it. I was up 800 there for a second. That's all right. Bouncing now on AKRO. Disappointed there on NRBO that I didn't book more profit than that. Wow. Oh, look at AKRO trying here. If you want to go back over and look at it. Putting in a limit order here on NRBO, but I'm not getting filled on it. Oh, that's too bad. Is it halted again? Dang it. I was trying to get in before it halted and I didn't get filled. Oh, I'm so disappointed. No. No, 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 no. Oh well. This could have been my $1,000 day. I'd contemplated hitting the market buy button when it was trading right in here, but I was afraid that because hitting a market buy button, it just fills you at whatever price it's at. And I was worried about getting stopped out. So that's why I put in a limit order instead. And then it just kind of just went up without me. That's okay. I'm not that upset about it. It's just that it would have been nice to be in that. So that means we got to wait another 5 minutes. So it broke over the high. And we've got the high of yesterday, 24.17, as that next resistance. Wow, what a move. I mean, that thing opened way up here. $21. It opened almost $2 higher. You don't see that very often. That's crazy. I saw the momentum started to come in there. I want to see it continue. Nope, back out. Taking another loss on AKRO, but it took a small one. It was a small, wow, look at the drop, look at the drop. Glad I got out of that. I want to see like a real strong irrational drop down below 26. Back out. Don't want it to get halted. That is for damn sure. Oh man, I'm not catching the bounce that I want. I'm gonna try it there. Playing with fire a little bit here. Selling there, making back a lot of that loss that I had. Let's see if it jumps down there to 24.80. Come on. I want to see it just flush. Nope. It's flushing the wrong direction. TNB looking for that move up to $7. It's a bear break, bull break, but it's not a convincing bull break yet. $6.47. There we go. Okay, so turning my attention back over. Oh, my God. I am so sorry. I keep doing this. I was just trading over here. Okay, if I could try to break this down. I was in it here when this was not a big red candle. I got in it here, it broke out, started to come back down, and I jumped out for a loss. I tried it a couple times down into here and kept getting stopped out for little tiny losses. Finally got in it here, made back what I had lost, up almost break even on the stock now. And then I jumped in it over here on this pullback. As this started surging back up, I jumped in it, sold as it broke up through here. I see. And just like that, took a loss on NRBO. So tried to jump in that one as it was surging up, looking for that halt. I'm not sure I want to try it again. I don't want to try it again. So giving back more than I wanted. That's unfortunate, but I'm still up twice the daily goal. God, it's so tempting to want to try it again here. Like it's really trying to get up there, you know? What if I just give it another shot? And I'll sell it right there, making back more. Oh boy. Nope. Try that. Big jump back up, so then making back what I lost again. Yeah, that's just insane. Okay, well that's it. I'm obviously something's going on in my mind. I'm willing to stop here and recognize that I'm not really trading to my peak performance here. I'm over here giving back money, then making back a little bit, and I'm over here, you know. I did pretty good making back most of my loss on ETNB. I was down over 200 on it at one point. Another bear break, bull break here. I am interested in that. Let's see if it can give me anything at all here. Right there, and I'll sell it, and then I'm back to break even on that stock. So doing pretty good on ETNB. NRBO, man, I was in it down here, selling early, and then it halted. And then as it was up here, I bought it as it pulled back, but I think I took a loss on it, and then I bought back in and made that money back. And then it opens higher on a resumption, and I'm buying, but then it stops me out. So then I'm down 400, and then I'm buying down here, making that back and back up 600. And look at that. Halted again. Holy cow. Wow. So anyways, I'm a little rattled, I think, and that's going to do it for me, because that's my cue to stop. I know there's more opportunity here, but I'm going to do something very bad if I don't stop. And I'm up way more than what my daily goal is supposed to be. I'm up almost 700 on the day. Again, a big day. So what was my target today was $232, and I'm up $670. Not a bad day. I think it's time to stop. So adios. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.